Hi everyone, my name is Fan Zhang. Today I'll be presenting my final project on simulated empathy in large language models. It focuses on how LLMs like ChatGPT generate empathetic responses, how effective they are, and their broader applications and implications. The ability to understand and share another person's feelings is defined as empathy. It's fundamental to human interaction. Since the launch of ChatGPT in late 2022, LLMs have become deeply embedded in our daily lives. Simulated empathy matters because studies show it helps build user trust and makes communication more effective. Understanding how LLMs simulate empathy is essential for developing AI that is responsible and human-centered. My research question is, how do LLMs simulate empathy? How effective are they? And what are their applications and implications? To answer this, I conducted a literature search on Google Scholar. I use keywords like empathy and LLM. I focus on four main areas: human empathy mechanisms, simulated empathy frameworks, technical mechanisms, applications and implications. After screening, I selected 20 relevant studies for review. Human empathy has two main components. The first one is cognitive empathy, which is understanding another person's perspective. And the other one is affective empathy, which is emotionally resonating with them. The Wells-Russian Doe model explains empathy in layers. At the core is automatic emotional response, while more complex cognitive empathy develops later through growth and experience. When it comes to AI, Papa et al. Define empathetic agents as systems that either match the user's emotions or influence the user to align emotionally with the agent. Yaqin and Dipola propose three layers of simulated empathy: emotional mimicry, affective computing based on mood and context, and social computing that models belief and intention. Pava also identified two development approaches. The first one is analytical modeling, which translates theories into computations, and empirical modeling, which is data-driven and now dominant thanks to LLM training on massive corpora. Large language models generate text using transformer-based self-attention, allowing them to produce fluent, human-like, and sometimes empathetic-sounding responses. Researchers have further enhanced simulated empathy through three different experiments. Rashkin et al. Proposed empathetic dialogue for fine-tuning. Chen et al. Used fine-tuning of ChatGPT 6 billion on 2.3 million empathetic dialogues. And Chen et al. Proposed two-stage prompting, where LLMs first infer a user's emotion, then use that inference to generate a tailored, empathetic reply. Empathetic LLMs are already being applied in real-world domains. In healthcare, Chen et al. Used ChatGPT to simulate empathy in psychiatric settings, but they find that repetitive phrases like "I understand your feelings" feels robotic and less effective. In customer service, Wing and Wu found that AI empathy increased customer trust. However, Quadra et al. Pointed out risks. Sometimes LLMs show empathy even toward harmful ideologies. Other times, they fail to engage with vulnerable users like those experiencing depression. These findings highlight the urgent need for context-aware, ethically designed empathetic AI. In conclusion, large language models simulate empathy primarily through cognitive mechanisms. They recognize emotional patterns but do not genuinely feel them. Techniques like emotional classification, prompt engineering, and fine-tuning have improved their empathetic capacities. While simulated empathy enhances user experience in healthcare, education, and customer service, it also introduces risks like shallow empathy and overtrust. Future work should focus on studying long-term user impacts and developing clear design standards for empathy in AI systems. Thank you. That's all for my presentation.